Breaking news, breaking news. A Pagans member by the name of Lawless has pleaded guilty and admitted his role in the shooting at the Wawa in PA. So it looks like he's taking responsibility, but what about all his co-defendants? Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother's sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. So we have breaking news coming out of Pennsylvania. A member by the name of Lawless has pleaded guilty to his role in the shooting at the Wawa. So it says here, violence at the Wawa inside the night of rivalry erupted in the guilty plea that could unravel it all. What began as a seemingly ordinary stop at a suburban convenience store in West Norriton quickly spiraled into chaos, an eruption of violence that now stands as a stark reminder in the simmering tensions between outlaw motorcycle clubs operating in the region. Jason Lawless, a member of the Pagans Motorcycle Club, has now admitted his role in the assault that turned Wawa parking lot into a battleground. His guilty plea marks the first crack in a case involving 9 alleged pagan members, all charged in connection with a coordinated attack that erupted into gunfire. So it's not looking good for the rest of these guys that are about to go to trial, because this guy is the first to fold out of all of them, right? Jason Lawless, the guy with the red shirt, is the guy. So, I mean, this is bad for him. For the rest of them, I don't know what he took or if he got a deal. According to prosecutors, the confrontation wasn't anything but spontaneous. The investigators allege the Pagans group identified rival motorcycle club members at a location mobilized with intent. And what followed was a targeted, quick, aggressive, and calculated. Witnesses describe a surge of men descending on the rivals. First, the weapons flying in a flurry that shocked onlookers and sent customers scrambling for safety, and then came the gunfire. Authorities say shots rang out during the amplified and transformed what would be a normal situation into a potentially deadly one. While details surrounding who fired and why remains part of the ongoing legal process, the presence of firearms that elevated this case both in severity and urgency. Lawless plea is significant, not just by as admission of guilt, but as the potential turning point by becoming the first to cooperate. He may offer prosecutors critical insight into structure, intent, and coordination behind the attack. His testimony could prove pivotal as remaining defendants prepare to face the justice system. Law enforcement officials have long warned that rivalries between outlaw motorcycle clubs like the Pagans and their adversaries are far from dormant. These conflicts, often rooted in territory, loyalty, retaliation, and they can ignite suddenly and violently in public spaces. For West Norriton, the incident shattered a sense of normalcy. The Wawa, typically symbol of routine convenience, became the backdrop of organized chaos, leaving people grappling with how can this happen in plain sight. As this case moved forward, prosecutors are expected to pursue the remaining defendants aggressively, signaling a broader effort to dismantle patterns of organized criminal activity tied to outlaw motorcycle clubs. With one guilty plea now on record, silence surrounding the rest may finally be broken. What do you guys think of this situation? This guy is the first One, to admit guilt. It says that he's cooperating with the rest of them. So it's not looking good for the rest of these guys. Yes, I'm interviewing him tonight. Unknown but known. Right after I'm done with this, I'm going to be interviewing him. And he knows. Trust me, he knows. First to talk plea deal, Ken says. Crazy. What do you guys think of this situation? Damn, that's him right there. He might not be able to do it tonight. We'll get it done as soon as possible. I promise you that. What do you think's going to happen with these guys, with the rest of the people that still need to go to court? I mean, you got this guy, he's like running up like, I got the golden ticket, right? Not good. Ken, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Unknown but known. Troublemaker Travie, what's good? Slow Ride is in the building. Good evening, Slow Ride. Let's see. I'm trying to get this dude to do this interview tonight. So we're gonna do it tomorrow. So if I get it done tomorrow, it'll be out tomorrow night. All right. I'll fast track it for you guys. I know you've been waiting for that for a while, so I will get it out fast. First to talk gets the plea deal. So you don't think any of the other guys can get a plea deal? And I was just talking to someone about that, and they said if you have a case with co-defendants and you plead guilty, like, and you're one of the first ones to plead guilty in textbook, that means you cooperated, right? Because it leaves the other people kind of high and dry. They can't defend themselves against someone who's wild card. What's good, man? How are you? It's hard if none talk, right? But there's surveillance video footage. That makes it hard if they don't talk too. Because all they do is play the tapes. Say, look, that's him right there. That's him, right? Staxx been watching you off your videos, really digging it, bud. Keep doing great content. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Gordon. I got a lot of videos for you to go through, a real lot. Like so many different genres and UFC fighters, boxers, actors, all kinds of people. Just the list goes on and on and on. I've done so many interviews over the past 5 years. It's insane. It's in the thousands. Sometimes when someone takes a plea bargain, it can screw up the co-defendant's chance in trial. Because then guilty pleas will just come, right? Boom, boom. I wonder how much time he took because he made a deal with them, right? Obviously. And that's crazy. Look at the shirt he has on. Philly against all use. And he's the first one to fold. Oh, crazy. So now, I mean, that's crazy. So who's to say Jason Lawless is telling the truth? Right? He could be lying just to throw all these other guys under the bus. I mean, that does happen, right? But he is the first one to cooperate, it says. And that's fucking terrible. No, I got a better picture. Let's see if I get it. That's fucked up, man. The prosecutors jumped on that shit. This is him being lit away. Rah, what's going on? Craig's in the building. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate all you guys. Told you if I get breaking news, I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm working on a huge interview. Very big. You guys will see. I've interviewed some pretty big names, but this name is pretty big, the one that I'm working on. So, but what do you guys think of this case? So the first one to plead out. I'm kind of shocked by this turn of events. I didn't see this coming. Did anyone see this coming? So his name is Jason Lawless, a member of the Pagans Motorcycle Club, has now admitted his role in the assault that turned a Wawa parking lot into a battleground. His guilty plea marks the first crack in a case involving 9 alleged pagan members, all charged in connection with a coordinated attack that escalated into gunfire. According to prosecutors, confrontation was anything but spontaneous. Is that what this guy's saying? I mean, because he could be lying to them, right? Just to try to get a deal and get out of the trouble. I mean, that's a lot of times what people do. They try to, throw other people under the bus. Look at all these fucking mob rats that are on the internet. It says Lawless' plea is significant, not just by the admission of guilt, but its potential turning point by becoming the first to cooperate. So he's cooperating with authorities. He may offer prosecutors critical insight into structure, intent, coordination behind the attack. His testimony could prove pivotal as the remaining defendants prepare to face the justice system. Law enforcement officials have long warned that rivalries between outlaw motorcycle clubs like the Pagans and their adversaries are far from dormant. But he is the first to take a plea bargain. I wonder how much time he's going to get. I'll find out probably on the date, maybe by tomorrow. And I'll let you guys know when he's going to be sentenced. And I'll try to find out how much time he's going to take. Because he's going to get less than the rest, right? It's crazy. And for him to be wearing that shirt out of all of them, right? Out of all of them, you look at them, you're like, Jason Lawless? Lawless? Phillies versus all youths? No. First one to cooperate. Crazy. But I want to know your thoughts. Put your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. I got some great interviews dropping. If you haven't seen the stuff on members only, go check it out. The Final Nail and Christie's Coffin. That one's going to be public very soon. Go to Patreon. Check out the interviews. I got a new interview with a former Hells Angel. He tells a great story, too. Shout out to Chris. And part 2 of Frank Morocco will be dropping tonight. I think it's tonight or 2. Shout out to Frank. Let's see. You could see part 2 right now on members. Part 3 will be up on members, and then I'm going to drop part 2 tonight public. So I will be uploading part 3 right now on members. Go check it out. If you're a member, check out the new videos. I appreciate all you guys. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother's sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx. Breaking news. You only get it here first. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, smash that like button and don't be a bitch. Peace.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These reveal the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.